Well, all right, we're going to make the promised change here, put Virginia on the drums, and I'm going to play some piano for you. As you may have read in the program or heard, I'm from California, in fact, a native-born Californian, and I have a special affinity in my music for some of the music of California as it relates to the history of ragtime and jazz. And there was actually ragtime and jazz in California from the earliest days out on the Barbary Coast in the early 1900s and on from there. I'd like to introduce you to a few names that have special meaning for me as a California ragtime musician. The first is pianist. Some of these are not composers, but rather performers mainly, and I have drawn a lot of inspiration from their approaches to ragtime and to early jazz. The first person I'd like to introduce you to is Wally Rose. Wally was a great musician, a great pianist, and we got to know him a little bit in the early 1990s. He played in the 1940s with a very important traditional jazz band called Lou Waters' Yerba Buena Jazz Band, and this band was very instrumental in helping to reintroduce traditional jazz and also ragtime to the American public. It had sort of fallen away at that time in favor of swing and other forms of music, and these fellows were among the first to look back into American musical history and pull out this great music of ragtime. And the piece I'm going to play for you right now is Black and White Rag, which is a rag written during the ragtime era in 1908 by George Botsford. It was very popular in its day and has pretty much continued to be popular ever since. And on the band's very first recording session in 1941, the leader, Lou Waters, who by the way played trumpet, he insisted that Wally be permitted to record a piano solo as part of the series of recordings that the band made. And the producers didn't want to do this, but Waters was able to prevail, and so Wally recorded Black and White Rag, and the story goes that Black and White was the big hit of the session. In fact, sales that it paid for the entire session. So ragtime does work. So anyway, here's my interpretation of Black and White Rag, which is, if you're familiar with Wally's playing, or if you should ever hear it, you may detect a few pieces of influence from his style onto my rendition. Here we go, Black and White Rag.